In this week's episode of Grassy Wednesdays, 1.9 is out. Let me say that again. 1.9.0 has been released. After 545 days of development, Mojang finally released the next Minecraft update, which means more fun, more bugs, more boats, and a bunch of other things. With daily subjects of the day ranging from live streaming to discrimination, we surely got some stuff to talk about. Almost forgot mentioning that it's now time to get you guys to talk. Talk about what? How? When? That's up to you to decide. This is the community make the YouTuber? Well, it's time for you to make me. I don't even know what I'm saying. Let's just say that was a good intro and move on to the episode. Hello, YouTube, and welcome back to another episode of Grassy Wednesdays, the weekly show where we cover all your green gaming needs. That's right, I'm holding a shovel and a shield. Can you beat this? I don't think you can. This is just too awesome to be true. 1.9 is out! 1.9 has been released, finally, on the 29th of February of 2015, and we are playing it right now. This is actually the first Grassy Wednesday we do in the new update. This is pretty exciting stuff. I wonder how the shield is going to mess up my my view as I'm doing this. But right now all I'm doing is the first step of grassifying, as always. I'm putting a perimeter to the area we're gonna grassify. Whoa, my game lagged for a second. This might not be the perfect version because of some issues and stuff they still have in the game. Even with the release, they released 1.9 with a bunch of bugs and a bunch of things that I really hope will get fixed soon. 1.9.1 has already been not released but announced. So this is certainly not the latest version of 1.9 point something. .x. There are going to be a lot of them, I'm guessing, like what happened with 1.8. Anyways, welcome back, guys, to the podcast. How are you all doing? How are you all doing this week? It has been a great week for me. Oh, ouch. Last week, before this one, it wasn't the best, but now I'm starting to get a little bit back into the YouTube stuff, getting more encouragement. The new update encouraged me into making more videos, and the Let's Play, I already have a Let's Play episode made for next week. You can see how excited I am with the 1.9 stuff. And yeah, we are really rolling with the 1.9 stuff. We already have a new axe with mending, and it's going to be great fun. We're going to have lots of adventures with the new update, like we always do with every Minecraft update. I never got disappointed from a Minecraft update, really. Like, this update has been... There are some things sometimes I would question. I would just say, like, why adding this? Like the dragon head. Of all the things you could think of that have a use to Minecraft, of all the derpy things they could have added, that head, it serves decoration purposes, and when you power it with redstone, it makes an animation. I mean, of all the things that they could have added to the game. But other things like the elytras and stuff, those are pretty cool. I still have to go to the end, fight the dragon again, and get the new elytras once we have one of the new portals set up. So, to start off this podcast, I think I'm going to do what I always do at the beginning, and I'm going to go with a quick weekly recap of the Let's Play world. So, what happened this week in the Let's Play world? The first thing that we did was, well, the subject of the entire episode, the episode 30, I think? Yeah, it was 30. I thought it was either 30 or 31. It was 30. Episode 30 of the Let's Play that we did, we were working on updating the Let's Play. Basically, we were doing everything that we would need to do in 1.8 before the 1.9 update, and so we could update the world, because I knew that 1.9 update was going to come on the leap day, and I was trying to get it ready for that as soon as I could. And I did manage to get ready for it in time. Unfortunately, I only managed to post the video a day after, because it was I had an audio bug. and I was trying to fix it, and it took a while to figure out what to do with it. But that was not a big problem. That just got fixed pretty quickly, and we posted the video. Most of the changes we did to prepare for the 1.9 was abusing glitches that were going to get patched in 1.9. For example, the breaking bedrock glitches. I wanted to break as much bedrock as I wanted because I know that there are still some ways to do it in 1.9, but it's a lot harder than 1.8. I think so. So we're pretty much done with that. And we also removed the end portal frames, frame blocks. So we can do some kind of custom end entrance if we wanted. And that's a pretty cool thing that we did there. But that's pretty much all we did on that episode. Now, on the announcements part, I have a little announcement to make about live streams. I plan to make my first... Where did this one come from? I plan to make my first live stream pretty soon. I will basically do it whenever I have time to do it. I will probably make a video in advance to tell you guys. I will surely do. I don't even know if anyone's gonna watch, but the live stream is basically gonna be centered onto testing the quality, see if the live stream idea is a good idea, how hard is it for me to keep up with the live stream, and is it bad for my computer, and just a whole bunch of I just want to test a lot. That's basically what I want to do for the majority of my plan there, just to try it out. Like when you try your first YouTube video and you want to check your if the video was good or bad. Well, to test the live stream, I basically need to make one. So I'm probably gonna try to make one and see if it is a good idea for my channel or not. And if it's not, well, then I will know and I won't make another one again. But if it is, then it's going to be something that I'm probably going to do. I'm probably going to do more in the future, because the idea of playing live with you guys and just reading comments and stuff as I'm playing and being able to chat personally with some people, that idea really appeals me. I don't know, it makes me feel like I would have a better connection with what I'm doing than I have on YouTube. Because on YouTube, when someone's there and watching your video, they don't have any way of saying, hi, I'm there. Oh my gosh, these blocks are breaking really weirdly in 1.9. I don't know if it's a 1.9 thing or if it's just something I never noticed before, but some blocks are just disappearing without showing any particles, which is a pretty weird thing. I think it only happens when I'm jumping, and it's like the block just pops instantly. It's a really weird quirk thing. I don't know what to think about that, but yeah. I wanted to say that I watched some live streams recently. I never watched live streams before, and I've watched some and I've just been thinking, I love this idea. I love the idea of having people that can just be there live and you can directly chat and name the people that are watching. And since my channel is a really small channel, I'm modest enough to say that, yes, I know it's a small channel. I barely have, I have 10 views per video. And since it's a small channel, I'll be, whoa. I'm stuck. I'm stuck. Oh my gosh. That was weird. That's the vanilla ghost blocks. I forgot about those. I didn't get them for a long time because fault of using Optifine. Optifine really like fixes the ghost blocks kind of problem there. I don't think you would name them ghost blocks. I think they're just like acting weirdly, blocks disappearing, reappearing, and doing all sorts of weird stuff. Oh, the washing machine started and my computer just started to shake. That's another great feature of the small area where I'm living right now. But yeah, what was I talking about? Oh yeah, live streams. So I like the idea of, with my small community I have, just to be able to chat personally with some of you guys and see what kind of people is watching my channel. And the people who watch my channel, or the people who watch my live stream, or anything really, what do they have to say about it? I want to know. Like, I have no way of having criticism being able to be on my channel. No one on YouTube these days really does good criticism about, like, videos and how you make your channel, and do they have suggestions about things? Do they have favorite things? Do they have things that they don't like so much and that they want you to change? No one really does that kind of stuff. Usually the kind of comment I would see on my videos, like, great video. Period. Or LOL. Or it's just something that doesn't really mean anything. Like, oh, okay, I'm saying this wrong. It means so much for me to receive a nice comment. Like, I'm so happy when I read my comments. But sometimes I just don't want, I don't just want nice comments. I want comments that will actually give me a feedback for what I'm doing. Like, they say community builds the YouTuber. Well, I have the community, but it's time for you guys to build. Build the YouTuber you want to see. I'm asking every one of you. If you have something that you like that you like when I do, or if you have recommendations, or if you have suggestions, or if you have some kind of, I don't know, anything in the world that you could say to help me, don't even be afraid for a second that I won't read it or see it. Because seriously, I go on my channel every single day. I check for my comments and stuff all the time. Usually I never receive some, but if I receive some, I always respond to them personally. Unless I was really stupid that night and I missed some. But usually I find them a day later or something. I always check and respond personally to my comments. So don't be afraid of anything just like not being worth it. Because you don't know how much it's worth to receive good feedback and comments on videos. Only people that make videos know the feeling of like when you receive a nice reply or someone says something nice about what you made. It's just it's not even describable. It makes you feel like you succeeded in a way. Like, not with what you did in the video itself, but just for your YouTube. It's just like seeing someone satisfied with your content. That's all I really care about with this whole YouTube stuff. And I'm trying to take it as seriously as I can, even with the fact that it doesn't like really provide anything to me at the moment. I do it for fun for once because I really like to do YouTube. It's one of my favorite things to do these days. But also just because of the rare times I see someone just saying how I made them laugh in the video, or how they liked something, or just a simple thing. It's just simple things like that. That's what I'm doing YouTube for. Whoa, I almost fell down a cliff. I need to be careful. I know I have feather falling, but I'm not an immortal. I need to be careful about my life. Let's get that and that and that. I think that's all the... Wait. Actually, I need to put a block on this. That is what I will have to do. There it is. Cobble right there. And where does this lead? I'm curious. This? Oh, I remember this. I already did this. I think it was last week I did this? Maybe. I don't know when I did that. But that was sometime I remember I did that. I don't remember when exactly. Another thing I wanted to talk to you guys about for this episode was discrimination. Yeah, the avoiding subject. I'm saying avoiding because It just something that not many people talk about these days. Well, more people talk about it these days than ever before because it's becoming a bigger problem than ever before. But still, it's a problem in every day's life. And it's one of those things that really, really, I feel close and I relate to them a lot because of the fact that I can relate to that because it's something that is close or similar to something that happened to me in the past. Like, I was never really badly discriminated. I can't say I have a reason for what I am or for what, like, I'm doing in my life to really be discriminated in a way that is really, like, a really bad thing. There are a lot of people that's a lot worse than what I had. I just had like some problems with like bullying and stuff at some parts of my life, but that is not the same thing because bullying is basically intimidating. Intimidating is like pretending that you're better than that person. And it's very similar to discrimination. But in one way, it's not exactly... Do you see that grass? Do you see that mycelium? Oh, I have a ghost block here. Oh, that's great. There we go. You see that? Yeah, that's the little thing I'm talking about. It doesn't make any sound when you break it. It just pops. It just pops in one single hit. And I find that so weird when I look at that. Anyways, bullying and discrimination are very similar things. Those two is in most cases, discrimination can lead to being bullying. But in the nature of the thing, bullying and discrimination is not the same thing. Discrimination, I think, in my opinion, is worse. Because discrimination is not just telling that you're superior to a person for some reason. Heh, I have this and you don't. Heh. No, that's more bullying. No, that is... discrimination is like you're saying, you're less than me because of this reason. And I find that message is like the worst message you can give to someone. Because even if they know better, even if they are smart enough, well, not smart enough, but even, I wouldn't say smart. Smart is not the right word for that. I would say if they trust themselves enough to think that the other person is wrong, and they should, I think, because the other person would generally be wrong. Because I think it's not right to just say to someone, for whatever reason it is, that they're less than anyone. Like, for any reason that there is. Religious reason, or where you're from, how you look like, a disability, or any other reason. Like, your preferences for whatever you like, if you like something that people classify as being too girly or anything. I'm not a supporter of any reason of discrimination. And what I hate the most about it is that it just hurts so much to see someone say something about something like that. Like, even if you know better and you know, like, you're not less for that reason, it still hurts just to hear someone say it. Like, it's a kind of pain that it's not physical, it's inside of yourself. And I see that especially more than anywhere these days on the internet. And whenever someone mentions on the internet the discrimination problems, especially to like most people that do it, people don't even care. Why? Because it's internet. And what else? Because they think on the internet, it's not the same thing than in real life. Because it doesn't count in a way, or something stupid like when you play Minecraft with someone, and then you are searching just to be mean to them, and you think that it's not so bad. And why? Because you're playing online and you don't even see the person. You don't have a connection with the person in your way of like you can't see them, they can't see you, so you feel less bad for it in a way, I guess. I just disagree with that. With the entirety, every single cell of my body says no. I just like, I can rage when I lose a game, but I'm not gonna start to be mean to people and find ways to like put them down or make them feel that they have a problem with them or anything. Like, I'm not gonna call people kid because they won a game. I know some kids that are a lot better at playing Minecraft than me. So, I don't understand what's the logic of calling someone a kid because they won against you. Because they could be an amazing gamer kid. So careful about what you say, people, because that kid might be playing a lot better than you are. So, like, for those reasons, I'm just like, people need to stop thinking that what they say doesn't matter. Because what you say, everything you say to anyone, just think about it this way. Before you say something to someone, think about someone saying that to you. And not just in your way of like, I wouldn't care. Like, think about it more deeply. Think about it in a way that, like, make sure that you would like or that you would accept someone saying that to you. Because if that's the case, then you can probably say it. But if that's not the case, think twice before talking. Because there are people that, for that really matters. And there are people who are miserable in life, who have depression and stuff, or even people that lost the will to just live happily in their life because of stuff like that. Even online. Cyberbullying is a completely different category of bullying, and it's not less worse than in any way than bullying in face-to-face. Like, it's just a different kind. It's a different kind because people go behind their computer for a safe place, for a way for them to just, like, go maybe and have their way of expressing themselves to people without people judging them for their looks or for what they do or stuff like that. So if even then discrimination follows, there's just no place you can hide. And I'm still trying to think that there is enough good in this world, that there is potential for change. I'm believing that because if you don't believe that the world can become better, then it'll never become better because someone has to make the change. And that's all I have to say on this subject. Sorry, I'm rambling a lot. I just like to have psychological thoughts on some aspects of life sometimes. I am someone very psychological in my way of thinking, and I like to reflect some ideas and opinions on some concepts about life itself sometimes. And for these podcasts, I'm thinking I need to talk about something. So I'm thinking, why not bring those subjects in the podcast itself? It's going to make something interesting to talk about. And if it's not, then I'm sorry. It may not be your type of conversation, but I enjoy talking. I enjoy talking about all that, and you can think about it all the way in the way you want. I just wanted to tell you some of my thoughts on it. Anyways, I think that'll be it for this episode of Grassy Wednesdays. Thanks for watching. I hope you enjoyed. I hope I brought you some enjoyment for today. A smile on your face, a laugh, a chuckle, something good. If I did, I'm happy. And that's all I really want in life. Wow, I'm walking. That's weird. Wait a minute. Look at this. Remember when you were doing your sword waggle thing? Like when you could do your sword with that? You, at least when you walk slow, you're moving your feet. But look at this. This is like... I wonder if my feet are even moving. They're barely moving. Like, my gosh, they are moving. It looks like I'm running with my shield out in extreme slow motion. Oh, that's so funny. Anyways, that'll be it for this episode. Thanks for watching, and we'll see you in the next episode of Grassy Wednesdays. Talk to you in the next one. MaitreDesBlocs.